Hey everyone, welcome to today's session. If you've been feeling the pinch from high tariffs, rising taxes, and the general increase in the cost of living, you're not alone. From fuel to food, almost everything costs more today than it did yesterday. But the real question is, how do we keep up? In this video, we're going to break down 10 practical and easy to understand ways that you can not only just survive, but also thrive even in an economy that keeps hiking up tariffs and taxes. Understand where your money is going. With rising tariffs and taxes making everything more expensive, from groceries to fuel to imported products, it's more important than ever to understand exactly where your money is going. Here's the thing. You can't control the economy, but you can control your own finances. And the first step to taking control is awareness. If you don't know how much you're spending or what you're spending it on, then you'll always feel like your money just disappears. Start by tracking every expense, even the small ones. That coffee, snack, or ride share adds up fast. Use a notebook, a spreadsheet, or a free app. Whatever works for you. Just write it down. Next, categorize your spending. Break it into essentials like rent, food, utilities, and non-essentials like entertainment, dining out, subscriptions. You'll probably be surprised by how much is going to things you don't really need, especially now that prices are rising. Also, take a look at recurring charges, streaming services, apps, or memberships you forgot about. These small monthly costs can silently eat up thousands over a year. When you understand where your money is going, you can cut waste, redirect spending toward what truly matters, save and invest more, prepare better for price hikes caused by tariffs and taxes. So don't let your money move in silence. Track it, tame it, and tell it where to go. That's how you take your power back in a shifting economy. Knowledge is financial power. Use it. 2. Start a side hustle. Hey there. Let's talk about something simple that could change your financial future. Starting a side hustle. In today's world, relying on just one source of income is risky. Prices are rising, bills don't wait, and the economy is always shifting. A side hustle is like a financial backup plan. It's your chance to turn your skills, hobbies, or even your free time into extra cash. Maybe you bake amazing cookies. Maybe you're good with graphic design, fixing gadgets, or even writing. These aren't just hobbies, they're opportunities. Platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, Etsy, or even your local social media groups can connect you with people who will pay for what you do naturally. And here's the best part. You don't need a lot to start. Just a smartphone, some determination, and a willingness to learn. Even 1 or 2 hours a day can grow into something big. Some side hustles turn into full businesses. Others just give you that extra cushion every month. So ask yourself, what can I offer? What skill do you already have that people might pay for? Start small, stay consistent, and let your hustle open new doors for you. Because in this economy, having a side hustle isn't just smart, it's necessary. Let's get to work. 3. Shop smart. Let's face it, from groceries to gadgets, prices are rising. Why? Because when governments raise tariffs on imported goods, businesses often pass that cost straight to us, the consumers. That means if we're not careful, we'll be spending way more than we should. But here's the good news. You can still beat the system. Here's how. First, compare before you buy. Use your phone to check prices online or across different stores. Sometimes the same product is way cheaper somewhere else. Second, buy local whenever possible. Imported items often come with hidden tariffs baked into the price. Local products usually skip those fees, and you're supporting your community in the process. Third, shop in bulk. Non-perishable items like rice, soap, or canned goods are cheaper when you buy more at once. It might cost more upfront, but it saves you long-term. Fourth, watch out for discounts, loyalty programs, and cashback apps. A few small savings here and there add up fast. Finally, be intentional. Ask yourself, do I need this or do I just want it? In tough economies, smart shopping starts with smart choices. So remember, you don't need to stop spending, you just need to spend smarter. Stretch every dollar, cut out the waste, and beat inflation at its own game. You've got this. 4. Reduce taxable income legally. Hey friends, let's have a real talk. Because with rising tariffs and taxes, our incomes are getting squeezed from every side. Prices are going up, and so are tax rates in many places. But here's the part many people overlook. You can legally reduce your taxable income and keep more of your hard-earned money. No, I'm not talking about shady shortcuts or tax evasion. I'm talking about smart, legal strategies that governments actually encourage, because they benefit both you and the economy. Here are a few simple examples. 1. Contribute to a retirement plan. Money you put into accounts like a 401k, IRA, or pension often reduces your taxable income. You're saving for the future and paying less tax today. 2. Track your expenses if you're self-employed or a freelancer. Things like your internet bill, home office, transport, or work tools might be deductible. That means they lower the amount of income the government can tax. 3. Take advantage of education credits or deductions if you're paying for training, courses, or skill building. It's an investment in you, and it can reduce your tax burden too. 4. Donate to a registered charity. Yes, giving back doesn't just help others, it can also help you get a tax break. Bottom line, you don't need to be rich or an accountant to save on taxes. Just be informed and intentional. When tariffs and taxes rise, you have two choices: complain or get smart. I say get smart. Learn the system, use the rules, and keep more money where it belongs, with you. 5. Learn a high-income skill. Now let's talk about one of the smartest moves you can make right now, especially with rising tariffs and taxes tightening everyone's budget, and that is learning a high-income skill. Here's the hard truth. Jobs that used to cover all your bills and give you a little extra, they don't stretch like they used to. Tariffs make imported goods more expensive. Taxes take a bigger bite out of your paycheck. So what's the solution? Increase your value. A high-income skill is something that companies or clients are willing to pay well for because it solves real problems. We're talking about skills like digital marketing, copywriting, coding or software development, sales and negotiation, video editing or content creation, graphic design, data analysis. The best part? You don't need a fancy degree to learn them. Free resources are everywhere: YouTube, Coursera, Google certificates, and more. You could spend 30 to 60 minutes a day learning a new skill online, and in 3 to 6 months, you're ready to start freelancing or even switching careers. Think about it. If tariffs and taxes are rising, why not raise your income too? Don't just try to save more, earn more. When you learn a high-income skill, you put yourself in control. You stop depending on luck, government policy, or inflation trends. You create your own opportunity. So ask yourself, what skill can I learn today that will pay me tomorrow? Start now, grow steadily, and watch your income rise faster than the cost of living. You've got the power, just take the first step. 6. Consider shared or alternative living options. Again, there's something a lot of people don't want to think about, but need to: how and where we live, especially with rising tariffs and taxes making everything more expensive. Here's the reality. Housing is often our biggest monthly expense. And when food, transport, and bills are all going up, we can't afford to ignore our living situation. So what's the smart move? Consider shared or alternative living options. This doesn't mean giving up your independence. It means being creative and strategic. Shared living could mean getting a roommate, moving in with family temporarily, or co-renting with friends. You split rent, utilities, internet, all of which adds up to major savings every month. Alternative living could mean downsizing, moving to a more affordable area, or even exploring options like tiny homes, co-living communities, renting out a room to someone else, house, hacking, relocating to a region or country with lower living costs if you work remotely. These choices aren't about lowering your standards. They're about raising your financial resilience. When taxes and tariffs drive up costs, your home shouldn't drain your wallet. It should support your stability. So don't be afraid to rethink your living setup. The short-term adjustment could lead to long-term freedom. Remember, smart living is powerful living. Make your home work for you. 7. Reduce import dependence. The most efficient and powerful way to fight back against rising tariffs and taxes, something we can control, and that is reducing our dependence on imported goods. Here's the deal. When governments raise tariffs, imported items become more expensive. That cost trickles down to you, the consumer. So whether it's electronics, clothing, food, or fuel, you're likely paying more just because it came from another country. But here's the good news. You don't have to be helpless. You can start buying smarter and closer to home. First, choose local products whenever possible. Locally made clothes, produce, furniture, or crafts not only help you avoid inflated import prices, but also support small businesses and create jobs in your community. Second, develop a make it or fix it mindset. Learn basic repairs instead of replacing broken things. Try cooking from scratch using local ingredients instead of relying on processed imported foods. Grow a small garden. Even a few herbs or vegetables can reduce your grocery bill. Third, be mindful of brand choices. Many everyday goods have both imported and locally made versions. Check labels. A small shift in what you buy can lead to big savings over time. By reducing import dependence, you keep more money in your pocket, reduce your exposure to global price shocks, and build more resilience in your personal economy. So remember, you may not have the power to control the tariffs, but you do have all it takes to control your spending choices, and choosing local is a powerful way to take back that control. 8. Be mobile with your skills. Here's the truth. Tariffs are making imports more expensive, taxes are eating into your income, and the cost of living is rising in many places. But guess what? You don't have to stay stuck in one place or one job. Today, your skills are your passport. If you have a skill, whether it's writing, graphic design, coding, customer service, teaching, or even consulting, you can take it anywhere. Thanks to the internet, people all over the world are working remotely, freelancing, and earning income from clients in completely different time zones and economies. And here's the kicker. Some countries have a lower cost of living and more favorable tax laws than where you are now. If you can earn globally but spend locally, especially in a place where your money stretches further, you've just beaten inflation at its own game. Even if you're not ready to move, you can still work globally. Sites like Upwork, TopTal, Fiverr, and LinkedIn make it easier than ever to connect with clients worldwide. So the next time the economy shifts, ask yourself, are my skills mobile? Can I earn beyond my borders? Because in today's world, the more flexible you are with your skills, the more freedom and stability you create for yourself. Don't just work harder, work smarter and wider. 9. Invest wisely. Let's dive into one of the most crucial strategies for today's economic challenges. Investing wisely. With rising tariffs and taxes pushing the cost of everyday items higher, it's more important than ever to make your money work for you. First off, when tariffs hike prices on imported goods and taxes take a bigger chunk of your paycheck, simply saving money in a regular bank account might not cut it. Inflation can erode your savings over time. That's where investing comes in. Investing wisely means putting your money into assets that have the potential to outpace inflation. Think about options like stocks, mutual funds, or ETFs that can grow your wealth over time, or even real estate if that fits your picture of success. Remember, every bit you invest has the power to compound, helping you build a solid financial cushion. Before you jump in, do a bit of homework. Ask, what's my risk tolerance? How long do I plan to invest? Do I understand the basics of the market? Even if you're a beginner, there are plenty of resources, books, online courses, or even financial advisors who can guide you in building a portfolio that aligns with your goals. Also, consider diversifying your investments. Spread your money across different sectors. This reduces risk and can help protect your finances when unexpected costs hit due to rising taxes or new tariffs. Bottom line, in an economy where prices are climbing, don't let your money sit idle. Invest wisely so that your savings grow and you're not left struggling when expenses keep rising. It's about taking control and planning for a secure future. Remember, smart investing isn't about get-rich-quick schemes. It's about steady, informed choices that stand the test of time. You've got the power to protect and grow your wealth, even in challenging times. 10. Build or join a community. Let's talk about something powerful that many people overlook when times get tough. Community. With rising tariffs and taxes making life more expensive, now is the time to stop going or doing it alone and start leaning into the strength of togetherness. When prices go up, whether it's for fuel, food, or basic goods, we all feel the pressure. But the burden gets lighter when we share resources, ideas, and support with others. Think about it. Instead of everyone buying the same tools or equipment, you can share within your neighborhood. You can carpool to save on transport costs. You can swap skills. Maybe you cut hair while someone else helps with your tech issues or babysits your kids. You can even buy in bulk together to save money on groceries and split the cost. And beyond the practical stuff, community gives you something just as valuable: emotional support. When money is tight, stress builds up. But when you're connected to others, you realize you're not alone. Others are facing the same struggles, and together you can find creative solutions. You can start small, join a local group, church, cooperative, or online forum. Or better yet, build your own circle. Start with a few trusted people who share your values and goals. Over time, that group can grow into a powerful support system. So remember, the cost of living might be going up, but community brings value that money can't buy. It's about sharing, caring, and surviving together. Don't just face this economy alone. Build or join a community and rise with others. Conclusion: we can't stop the world from changing, but we can change how we respond to it. High tariffs and rising taxes are real, but so is our ability to adapt, create, and grow. If you found these tips helpful, please like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell to get all of our other contents anytime it's published, or share this video with someone else who needs a boost today. Remember, it's not about how hard it gets, it's about how smart we get. Thanks for watching.